Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go talk to Sotha Seal. Hey, so, bad news. One of the few people you have attachments to died.
How unusual. The Right Master has kept me waiting for an inordinate amount of time. But instead of Ichesis, here comes the savior of the Clockwork City. That leads me to a single conclusion. The Right Master has not returned from the Dreaming Cave.
The Right Master is dead. Nocturnal killed him.
That is unfortunate. I enjoyed my infrequent talks with Ichesis. Well. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make before I take my leave.
You're just gonna leave? But I thought you had information to share with the Right Master.
I am, and I did. But the Right Master is no longer in a position to receive that information. Now, once again, I ask.
This is related to what happened in Clockwork City, isn't it? You have to tell me.
A demand? Interesting. Your assumption is correct. Nocturnal's true purpose in invading my realm was to steal my secret for utilizing life energy as a power source. I suspect she plans to use my technique to amplify the Crystal Tower.
What happens if the Crystal Tower is amplified?
The Crystal Tower exists on multiple planes of reality simultaneously and possesses capabilities we do not fully understand. We must assume that Nocturnal's options are infinite. I suggest you find Valcerin and inform her of this development.
Nocturnal's no longer working with the other Daedric princes.
I find it hard to believe that Nocturnal, Mephala, and Vile worked together for as long as they did. Daedric princes aren't known for their willingness to share. With the heart, Nocturnal moves one step closer to gaining control of the tower.
Why is the heart so special?
Transparent law. The crystal at the top of the Crystal Tower anchors its metaphysical structure to all realities. With the heart, she can restore the crystal, utilize its capabilities, and make herself master of the tower.
How can the Crystal Tower exist on multiple planes at the same time?
The tower straddles every reality. Its true purpose remains lost to time, but I theorize it was created as a watchtower of sorts. A doorway to everywhere. It stands to reason, then, that the tower is the key to omnipresence.
How does that help Nocturnal?
Imagine a Daedric prince who can exert influence throughout the multiverse at the exact same moment in time. Nocturnal could become infinite. If she accomplishes that, then her power would multiply accordingly. She would be without limits.
Ominous.
You need to go to Valcerin's study right now. There's a problem.
Oh.
He's really tall.
Knight of Meridia, stay and talk with me.
I missed an interaction. Darren, your thoughts?
I hate to say it, but I think your friend Valcerin has lost it. Well, you should go to the study and see for yourself.
The Crystal
Okay,
Tower.
so he's just gonna give us the whole... I thought he would comment on Darien. Ooh.
Valcerin, stop! You're going to kill him!
Fine. Let our friend finish the interrogation.
Am I interrupting something?
This is ridiculous. I had no wish to see Ichesis harmed. He was my friend. He tried to save my daughter. If my wife wants a battle, though, tell her I'm ready to oblige.
Nocturnal betrayed your prince when she killed the Right Master and took the heart for herself.
What are you talking about? Nocturnal, Mephala, and Clavicus Vile are partners in this. That's why our three sects formed the Court of Bedlam. 3 Daedric princes working together to make the world a better place.
I saw Nocturnal banish Mephala and Vile from her realm. I don't think she's still part of your team.
No, that can't be right. Why would she betray the Triad like that? Unless... You must let me leave, Artaeum. I need to contact my prince.
Tell me what the princes were originally planning, or I'll turn you back over to Valcerin.
Look, you have to let me return to Summerset and warn my prince. Let me go, and I'll convince Mephala to help you. You're going to need my prince if you really plan to take on Nocturnal and the Crystal Tower. Consider it a necessary alliance.
First, tell me the Triad's original plan.
Do we really need to go over this again? Mephala and the Triad sought places of power, the Clockwork City, the Crystal Tower, anything they could use to change the rules of reality and remake the world. They wanted to make things better.
Why would Nocturnal betray the Triad and take the heart?
I still only have your word that my prince has been betrayed. But I'll play along. Daedric princes aren't used to working together. If Nocturnal acquired the heart of transparent law, I could see how she might then decide to go her own way.
So you think she'll use the heart to take control of the Crystal Tower?
I was under the assumption that the Triad needed to work together to take control of the Crystal Tower. That was always my understanding. To attempt this on her own, Nocturnal must have found another source of power.
How were the princes planning to enter the Crystal Tower?
The Crystal Tower has its own protections, though we know those have been weakened with the removal of the heart of transparent law. Still, we tried to acquire the Resolute Diamonds, the Sapiarch's keys to the tower.
So without the Sapiarch's keys, Nocturnal can't enter the Crystal Tower?
I didn't say that. Nocturnal has the heart, and her power as a Daedric prince. It won't be easy, but she'll be able to enter the Crystal Tower. You, on the other hand, will need help. Which brings me back to my offer. Make an alliance with my prince.
What happens to the Court of Bedlam now?
What Court of Bedlam? You dealt with Clavicus Vile's Earl, and I'm your prisoner. The court is in shambles, just like the Triad, if what you say is to be believed. But beware Nocturnal's champion. Her Earl won't fall as easily as Tilcollar or I.
Lathan is a shell of the man I fell in love with. We can't trust anything he says. No, we have to deal with this ourselves. And the key is reaching the Crystal Tower before Nocturnal can accomplish a similar feat.
So Thasiel says that Nocturnal stole his secret for using life energy as a source of power.
Just another horrible bit of news in an otherwise horrible situation. All the more reason for us to get to the Crystal Tower. Last I heard, the Sapiarchs were attempting to rapidly attune 2 new tower sentinels. We need to see if they succeeded.
Where are they doing that?
Likely at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, northeast of Lillandril. The ritual usually requires a full year and a day to complete, but the Sapiarchs reluctantly agreed to try to speed up the process. We should head out immediately.
I'll meet you there.
Oriandra, tell Darian to meet us at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, and keep an eye on Lathan while we're gone.
No one else gonna... I'm so afraid of missing dialogue. The Crystal Tower Gatehouse. So there's 3 quests left. It's got to be getting to the Crystal Tower, getting through the Crystal Tower, and winning, and then the wrap-up conclusion test. Test? Quest. Did I say test or quest? I lost myself. Where? Oh, okay, there. if they can cut the process down from a year and a day to hours, that kind of brings the whole thing into question and the validity of why it took that long in the first place.
Hail, mighty warrior!
No thanks. Wow, these trees are pretty. Some of the more unique trees that I don't really see on this path, they just add them to luxury furniture. Oh, where is this happening? Wait. Where's Troxix? Where the heck was that happening? Is it back here? Might have missed it. That's a shame. Where could it have been for me to have heard it?
Hail, mighty warrior!
Ah, that's a shame. That's a random event that can happen. It's you meet a curious Argonian and a member of the Divine Prosecution having an interaction, and if you do it 5 times, I think it's an achievement. And there's an interesting little story that then ties later into Murkmire, but oh well. Wait, Crystal Tower Wayshrine. Are we near the Crystal Tower? Oh. Yeah. Yes, we are.
No more stalling. Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell him that?
His teeth were very sharp, Dumbledore.
I like your outfit.
If you'll hear about the Crystal Tower too, I'll tell you what I told the Khajiit. Climb the watchtower. You'll get a better view from up there.
I love that design. Purple with like the star spackles. Or speckled stars, whatever. Listen, I'm tired. I've had a really sore back today, so I'm really out of it. Apologies in advance.
The Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived.
Well, that's not good.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work of the Sijiks, yes? No, this is something worse. Raz feels it in his paws.
Nocturnal has the heart of transparent law. This could be her doing.
Daedric Princess. Raz hates those things. And this one supposes that if Nocturnal takes control of the Crystal Tower, that would be bad for Summerset, yes?
So if the seal says she could use the Crystal Tower to become infinitely powerful.
So that would be a yes on the bad for Summerset question. Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So what should we do about this? You have a plan to save the day, yes?
The Sapiarchs are trying to create a new pair of sentinels so we can enter the tower.
So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the gatehouse. Raz should have known. Magic makes this one's fur stand on end. Alright, let's go to the gatehouse and see how the Sapiarchs are coming along before something else happens to the tower.
Okay.
The tower! What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad. Come, my friend, to the gatehouse!
It's a cool effect, though. And the music is swelling. Ooh, that's neat. The whole, like, forced night. Oh, there are shrikes here. At least I'm faster.
Don't lose focus!
The diamond key!
It won't meld with me!
Keep trying! We need to open these gates! Time is running out. The Sapiocs still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack against them. I sent Darien and Razumdar to defend the Sapiocs, but the Daedra keep on coming.
What do you need me to do?
I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darien and Razumdar. We need to buy the Sapiocs enough time to attune themselves to the Diamond Keys.
Tell me more about the ritual.
While the Sapiocs here work to attune themselves to the Resolute Diamonds, other Sapiocs perform their parts of the ritual at the north and south platforms. Nocturnal has sent Daedra to disrupt the ritual platforms. You need to stop them.
Ooh, Dulwen.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe.
Oh, this is the one with the cool purple. Ooh, Raz got floored. I love the markings they have. They're so cool. He froze. Man, I really misremembered. There are Wraith of Crows everywhere. Like I said, it's a good design. Why waste it on only a few interactions? Begs the question.
This platform is safe. Go! Raz will finish up here.
Which begs the question as to, whoa, I did not notice that was the keys. They're gigantic. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh. Seriously. Why have they not used the Dwarven Colossus more? Why?
Stay focused, Sapiarch. We'll deal with the Daedra.
I love that they have that like echoey reverb to their voice. It's really cool. Just one? Oh wow, we're already okay.
This platform is safe. Go. I'll finish up here. The energy. Something feels wrong.
No! I think it's working! Ah!
Damn it, no!
That was unexpected, yes.
The Sapiarchs are dead. Now what do we do?
I knew this wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sapioc ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to attune the Resolute Diamonds.
Isn't that still an option?
You're right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I can take the Resolute Diamonds and return to Artaeum immediately. But, well, I'm kind of at a loss as to what we should do next.
We could try Lathan's suggestion, seek help from Mephala and Clavicus Vile.
No, that was a bad idea the first time Lathan suggested it. I'll take the diamonds to Artaeum and get to work immediately. Meanwhile, I need you to go to Alinor and warn the Proxy Queen. She has to make sure Summerset is prepared, just in case.
I'll go there.
Darien, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiocs could not.
No. I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths, not enough action.
Raz will meet our friend in Alinor. You two do what you must. Raz will meet you in Alinor. This one and the Proxy Queen have known each other a long time. She loves me like a brother. Of course, she hates her actual brothers, so what does Raz know? Raz just hopes the Psijic can do what she claims.
Are those two remaining Sijiks gonna, or Saviarks gonna be okay? Can I even talk to them? No. Uh-oh. Nice and easy. I said easy. Dog? Weird. It's like not. It's not like it's even Barbas. It's just a dog. Do we see Barbas at any point? I think we do. I think we meet him at one point during this craziness. I just don't remember where. Do we... I think we, like, dip our toes in Clavicus Vile's realms briefly. Maybe we see him there? Oh, she's not... She's not in the tower? Oh, to talk to Raz, that's why. Where is he? There he is.
1,000 pardons, but the battle reeve requires your prompt appearance at the Proxy Queen's court.
What? The battle reeve.
This one has seen many bizarre things working as an Eye of the Queen, but this may take the moonsugar cake. A strange dog walked up and spoke to Raz.
A dog spoke to you?
That is what Raz said. A dog. It spoke words as clear as day. It gave me a message to give to you. The dog said you should meet it in the gardens because it had something important to tell you.
I'll find the dog, you warn the queen.
Yes, Raz will go warn the Proxy Queen. That would be for the best. Just be careful, my friend. This one does not trust dogs, especially ones that talk. Talking animals, so unnatural, yes?
That's cute. Tongue in cheek, very cute.
Can you believe there was a spy in the Thalmor at Woodhearth?
The Office of Divine Prosecution requires strong-minded assistance.
Oh.
You again? All right, follow me.
Strange dog. They should upgrade. They should give Barbas a better model than this. He deserves better.
Heed me, brothers and sisters. You look at one another and suspect nothing, but in any heart can lurk the taint of Daedric worship.
It's me, Barbas. Let's talk. Vile told me to find the mortal flea. Vile told me to find the mortal flea that continues to pester him and deliver a message. He's terrible with mortal names, but I immediately thought of you. Glad to see that my intuition's as sharp as ever. Oh yeah, I've got a message for you.
What does Clavicus Vile want?
My master's less than pleased with the way Nocturnal treated him. He wanted to be the first one to betray the Triad. Look, he wanted me to make sure to tell you he's not upset about the whole Vivek thing. At least, not anymore.
What does Clavicus Vile want to talk about?
Probably wants to make some kind of a deal. That's his bread and butter, you know. You can do what you want, but I figure you're even more angry with Nocturnal for the way she evaporated your friend and took the heart of transparent law.
So how do I talk to Vile?
He told me you could find him in the caves just north of the city. Just be nice to him when you get there. He's still a little upset over how the Triad broke up and all that.
I'll go to the caves and talk to him.
My master has been livid since Nocturnal betrayed him. That's why I've been keeping my distance. Do me a favor and try not to make him any more irritated when you talk to him. I'd hate to see something bad happen to you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't.
Tell me more about Clavicus Vile.
What? You never heard of the Daedric Prince of Bargains? The ruler of the Fields of Regret and the Lord of Tricks and Wishes? Well, don't tell him that. He's upset enough as it is. He had such high hopes until Nocturnal betrayed their partnership.
Remind me, who are you again?
I'm Barbas. Sure, I may look like a talking dog, but I'm actually a talking dog. I'm my master's faithful hound and servant, although I have a tendency to annoy my prince. Not sure why that is. Anyway, this is just one of my favorite forms.
Fair enough. Bye, Barbas. You wonderful kid. Oh. Oh no. Never mind. You're just cleaning. I thought something poofed and you disappeared. Oh, shut up, crazy lady. You say north of this. Oh, that's not that. But actually, wait. That cave. Oh, that's annoying because you have to go around the entire. Okay, we're gonna use the way shrine. Yeah, it's much easier to go from here and go south because there's. What was that scary, choppy loading sound? Oh, come on, game. You're supposed to have a better frame rate than this. That's better. I probably want to follow the river. What was that? Kin lady? Hello? Oh, that's weird. The vaults of Hanarwe. Hanarwe. Then so ashamed was Kin Lady Hanarwe by her transgression with King Orgnum that she forsook name, title, and clan, banished all family and servants from the halls of her palace, snuffed every candle and chandelier, and withdrew alone into her vaults. The infamy of Hanarwe. Is this like a delve? What is this place?
Look at that. You can follow directions. My master's waiting for you deeper inside.
Barbas?
I think I'll wait here. Vile let some of his more ferocious minions loose in the cave, and sometimes they don't differentiate between friend and food. Try not to get killed before you hear what my master has to offer.
Of course. Why would I expect anything else? There's a cave? What? I can't help but notice the ceiling is open.
Trick me. Never going to happen.
Come on. Let me through. Let me through.
We're definitely going to need some more wretches.
This way.
Please, Master! Mercy!
Elder Dawn?
Even in death they serve. So, the Hound found you. Good. Let's discuss an arrangement, shall we?
Okay, so you can just possess cultists. Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't let these crumbled husks trouble you. I needed to vent my frustrations, and my loyal followers were close at hand.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yes. Yes, I did. I assumed Barbers would have made that clear. I admire your persistence almost as much as I hate the fact that you constantly oppose me. Still, Nocturnal couldn't dispatch you, which indicates you may be useful to me after all.
What are you talking about?
We have a common cause now, you and I. A common enemy. Nocturnal turned her back on our alliance. She betrayed the Triad. Worse, she betrayed me. Consider my next words carefully before you respond. I can grant you access to the Crystal Tower.
Why should I trust anything you say?
You killed my Court of Bedlam, Earl. You dispatched our pet sea slow. I hate you, but I also respect you. And I need your help to gain vengeance against Nocturnal. So I ask you this. How could you not trust me? Isn't the enemy of my enemy my friend?
Alright, so tell me how I can enter the Crystal Tower.
Upstairs, you'll find a key. With it, your Psijic friends can get you to my realm, where I can direct you to the Crystal Tower. Getting inside, though, for that, you'll need the Resolute Diamonds. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that.
How can I reach the Crystal Tower by going through your realm?
Haven't you learned anything? The Crystal Tower exists in all realms. In my realm, however, there is no gatehouse to block your way, just the tower's own defenses. And for that, unfortunately, you'll need the Diamond Keys.
But the Diamond Keys need to be attuned and the Tower Sentinels are dead.
A problem, certainly. But one I'm sure you can overcome. Perhaps another prince will be willing to help you. I leave the details of that to you. Just remember this favor I have provided when you restore the tower and save your beloved Nern.
And what do you get in return for this favor?
I'm sure something of value will suggest itself when the time is right. I promise that whatever I ask for as compensation, it will not unduly cost you. Anyway, no more than you can afford. On that, you have my word.
Okay. You are trustworthy enough. Oh, I've got to go up. I have my other quests loaded because they're gonna have the they're gonna add the Shield Essential motif. Actually, it might even be tomorrow. I'm recording this a little in advance, so. Listen, when you're recording hour plus long episodes, sometimes you've got to, I stabbed that poor little beetle for no reason. Sometimes you've got to record in advance. Fields of Regret safe blocks.
Can you hear me? I have troubling news.
Mine! Mine!
The Golden Knight has taken matters into his own hands. He set Lathan free and returned with him to Summerset.
Why would Darian set Lathan free and go with him to Summerset?
Who knows what all that time in Meridia's realm did to Darian's mind? He couldn't have gotten off the island without Lathan's help, and Lathan needed his assistance to circumvent the wards placed upon him. I need you to find out what they're up to.
Where did they go?
I sense Darian in Summerset's northwest region, but Lathan's magic prevents me from identifying a more precise location. Please, I need your help. The Resolute Diamonds are proving more difficult to unravel than I imagined, and there's no one else.
I'll look for Darian and Lathan in northwestern Summerset.
I'll find you as soon as the Diamond Keys are ready to use.
Is there like another way? What happens if you... Whoops. Well, you're aggroed now. Well, that person seems to be clearing everything for me, so maybe I'll just go back the way I came in. The coast seems clear. Except for that wisp. Can wisps be feared? I guess they technically can. Wait, Summerset enter? That's not correct. That should say exit. I'm not entering Summerset. I'm exiting back into it. I'm already in Summerset. Northwestern. What's in the northwestern part? Besides the tower. Where exactly when you say northwestern? Oh, that's a little isolated. Okay, there's an imp duel happening here. Where's that witch shrine? Oh hey, these greenhouses, these were also in the luxury furniture recently. As was this windmill. People were blown away that we got such fancy new things. This is not a traversable path. Fancy new things like that. They were big and expensive though. I guess this one would be the fastest. I guess that would be the fastest way to get there. Sorry. Bumped my desk. What was that?
Hail, mighty warrior!
Nope. Wait, was this maybe where it happened? No, guess not. Look at the cool coral here. Even going. Hey, water. Maybe I'll get some lucky. I'll get some lucky. I'll get lucky and find some clams. Look like it. Also, this is not the path I should be on. Oh, I know this place. There's spiders here. Like that one. The Cathedral of Webs, naturally. Hello.
Hurry up, Lathan. They could find us at any moment.
Something's wrong.
Wrong? Why doesn't that surprise me?
Hello.
Now, don't get mad, but there's a perfectly good explanation why Lathan and I busted out of Artaeum and came to this charming little hideaway.
I'm listening.
The intentions of the Psijics are good, but we're running out of time. From what we saw at the gatehouse, Nocturnal has already taken control of the Crystal Tower. Drastic action is called for, and Lathan's agreed to put us in contact with Mephala.
Is that really such a good idea?
Not you, too. I got enough doubt and dirty looks back in Artaeum. Look, Mephala was betrayed by Nocturnal. It stands to reason she might want to help us. And we could certainly use the power since I still can't make contact with Meridia.
You're right. Making alliance with the betrayed prince is our best option right now.
I knew I could count on you. As for Lathan, you should talk to him. We can make him pay for his crimes later. Right now, we need him to help us or we could lose everything.
If you want to return me to Artaeum, I won't resist you. But first I need to find out if the rest of Methala's followers are safe. Let me learn their fate, and then I'll submit myself to your mercy.
Darian said you were willing to put us in contact with Mephala.
I am, but I'm surprised that you'd go along with that. If we can get inside and reach Methala's shrine, I can attempt to make contact with my prince.
So you believe that Nocturnal betrayed your prince now?
Not exactly, but it's obvious to me that you believe that's what's happened. I need to see for myself. In any event, there's no harm in approaching Methala's shrine. I'm just a little concerned that it took me so long to open this door.
Why does that concern you?
It should have been a simple matter to identify myself and unlock the door. But the spells in place resisted me. It's as if I've lost my status as Methala's Earl. Or as if someone or something interfered with the place's defenses.
How did you get off Artaeum?
I spent years on that damnable island. Do you think the Sigic's magic could long hold someone who knows the intricacies of the place? With the Right Master's death, the Order is in chaos. Only Val even realized I was missing.
How did Nocturnal breach the Crystal Tower without the Resolute Diamonds?
I'm just guessing, mind you. But I imagine someone with the abilities of a Daedric prince, who possesses the heart of transparent law, could walk into the Crystal Tower as easily as you or I could cross the threshold of an inn.
Vile offered us a way to reach the Crystal Tower. Can Mephala help us with the Resolute Diamonds?
My prince deals in secrets and hidden lore. If anyone can activate the keys to the Crystal Tower, she can. That was our original plan, before you intervened. After I acquired the diamonds from the Sapiarchs, I was supposed to bring them to Mephala.
Okay, here we go. Once these halls echoed to the tread of scholars and ceremoniarchs, college functionaries tending to the Ogmas and archives of the ancient civilization of the long-lived High Elves. But those days are long gone. Big place.
How did this happen? My people should have been safe within these walls.
Uh-oh.
Nocturnal's been eliminating the sex of the other princes. Tried to turn on her former allies.
Oh, she has Gloam Yagras now. That's a new one.
Scout ahead and find the shrine. I'll stay with Lathan until he's ready to move on.
Oh wait, they're not coming with me? Why am I fighting these enemies then? Forget that. That's a chasm.
It pains me that it had to end this way, but my mistress will not be denied.
Butcher! How dare you pretend to care about the men and women you slaughtered?
Every action I perform is in the service of Nocturnal's grand plan.
Lathan, she has my Dawnbreaker. Ask her if she'll kindly return it.
Weird effect around the edges of the screen.
I never trusted Nocturnal's Earl. A dark elf in the Court of Bedlam. It was unprecedented. Her daggers are as sharp as her temper, so we must tread carefully here.
What do you suggest?
Nocturnal's champion is reckless and quick to anger. We can take advantage of that. Perhaps get her to slip up and reveal what's going on here. There's a scent of magic that makes my blood run cold.
What do you mean?
Nocturnal's magic is at work here. See how the Yagra have mutated into creatures of shadow? We need to follow Nocturnal's Earl. Harry her. Make her so mad she tells us everything. Hopefully, one of us will live long enough to use the information.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Champion of Nocturnal, what magic is this? I've never seen anything like it.
This was always the plan. Nocturnal's plan.
So Nocturnal did betray my mistress.
Your mistress is weak. Come with me, and I'll show you what true power looks like.
Lathan, no! Come on! We can't let them get away!
So I guess we're going the long way? Ah, this is the long way. Darren?
I want to trust Lathan, but even I have to admit that this doesn't look good. Let's try to catch up with him before something even more terrible happens down here. I'd hate to think I set Lathan free just so he could betray us.
Are you a companion now? You certainly are, so we've got to fight everything. Oh wait. Oh, but you don't have Dawnbreath. Damn it.
I want to trust...
Oh, that's a... glow monstrosity. Is that thing about to just like walk through the wall? Oh, that thing did aggro? Do you mind? No, I don't want to talk to Darren. I want to loot the thing. Oh my god.
I want to...
Okay, they just explode. Oh, you guys weren't here a second ago when there was a conversation happening. No glowing wolves, though. I guess it's all just Yagra now that she uses here. Shadow, Lone Mob, Yagra.
This magic, it destroys everything. What good is power if there's nothing left to rule?
This is what the court wanted all along. An end to the old ways. A new beginning.
I won't be party to the death of innocence. I won't...
Let him go!
Be silent, knight, or I'll let you taste the blade you once carried. I wish to speak to your friend now.
That's interesting magic.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, but nothing can stop the magic of the pearls now. My mistress offers a small mercy. Leave her to finish her work, and she'll kill the Psijics quickly. But if you interfere, you will all suffer before you die.
What are you doing with the Abyssal Pearls?
The Sea Slode trinkets. It was an easy matter for my mistress to alter the magic, to use their ability to siphon life energy and funnel it into the Crystal Tower. In the end, your own world will provide the power that spells its doom.
Vea, you can't let Nocturnal destroy the world.
Stop calling me that! Vea died on a cold, hard floor in Balmora. I'm Tundlewind now, champion of Nocturnal. As the Crystal Tower fills with power, drawn from this dying world, it will provide my mistress with what she needs to remake reality.
So why betray the other princes?
Mephala and Clavicus Vile are fledglings compared to my mistress. Nocturnal existed before this reality was even imagined, and she will ride its destruction into the next. This isn't an end. It's a new beginning.
I'll find a way to stop you.
Good luck with that. Now stay out of the way, or death will be the least of your concerns.
Oh, you again.
Nocturnal must pay for betraying my mistress. But the magic of the Abyssal Pearls appears to do more than just siphon our life energy. It obscures my connection to Mephala. This shrine may be blocked, but I may know another way.
Don't you need the shrine to contact Mephala?
While a consecrated shrine offers the best conduit to a Daedric prince, there are other means. In the back chambers, I have a way to communicate privately with my prince. I should be able to open a connection there.
Will Nocturnal's Earl try to stop us?
She's gone. I no longer sense her presence here. The Abyssal Pearls, however. The court helped seed them throughout Summerset. I can tell the Psijics where to find them before Nocturnal activates them all. First, though, we must contact Mephala.
Let's go.
Darian, go the other way and meet us in the back chambers. We want to make sure Nocturnal's Earl didn't leave us any surprises.
I'll go. But if this is just a ploy so you can betray us, you'll have to deal with me.
Okay, I guess I'm just heading out on my own. No, wait. Now he's a companion. Oh, it's an NPC version of what is he called? This mercenary. Okay, yeah. When there's a story-related NPC like Lathan, when other people have that same NPC, they'll be seen as like a more generic NPC to you. It's like that mercenary of hers is in fact her Lathan. She sees my Lathan as a mercenary. Alright, the time-stopping magic stuff.
Destroy that creature, and then I can contact my prince.
Prison Lord.
There you are! This place is Meridia's light! What is that thing?
Dead.
Meet me outside, and we'll make contact with my prince.
Wait, outside? Oh, I guess you're just gonna take the stuff you need and we'll go outside? Easy enough. I don't understand why sometimes the bitrate gets so messed up when recording this game. I mean, for sure I need to upgrade my hardware at this point, but still, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, even just loading the Summerset load screen, it went funky for a hot second there.
Mephala, appear before your faithful servant.
I answer my Earl's summons only to find him with these unworthies. Do you betray me too, Lathan?
Never, my prince. We share a common enemy now. Please, talk to them and hear what they have to say.
You're big and scary.
So, the mortal who opposed me wants to speak. If what you say doesn't interest me, I will order Lathan to kill you.
Nocturnal threatens us all. I made a deal with Clavicus Vile. I want to negotiate with you.
And what did the cowardly Prince of Bargains offer you? Was it something so intriguing that you would risk my wrath as well? Speak, before my patience wears thin.
Vile offered passage to the Crystal Tower through his realm, but we need to attune the Diamond Keys.
You would challenge Nocturnal in the Crystal Tower? Since gaining the Heart of Transparent Law, the tower serves as an extension of her own realm. It amuses me that you want to thwart her plans. She'll destroy you, of course, but I'm still amused.
Can you make the Diamond Keys work so we can enter the Crystal Tower?
How desperate you must be to offer the very relics I once sought. I will think upon your request. Before you enter Vile's realm, have my Earl contact me again. At that time, I will either help you, or I won't. As is my prerogative.
We'll contact you again when we're ready.
That's it? A maybe?
I'll return to Artaeum with Darien and tell them what we learned. Meet us there.
Okay. I should be able to just go like this. Oop, now the clams. Is there a geyser active right this second? Oh no, no one's even doing it. Okay. Touch that. That's just water, that's just Nern root. Where's the way shrine? I guess you can just cut through the water anyways. Okay. Damn. Oh man. Now that I'm thinking about it, if the way they break up the map again like this in Greymoor, what are they gonna call? Okay, for sure the underground area of Blackreach is just gonna be called Blackreach in terms of the map. What are they gonna call the upper part? Is it gonna be Solitude or Northern Skyrim or Northwestern Skyrim, something like that? Because that'll result in them being way apart on the maps as well, or on the quick travel, whatever. Well, if they're sensible, they'll do like half the story above and half the story below, and not have to deal with so much back and forth. How are we even gonna get into Blackreach in the first place, though? Because aren't the 3 entrances like sealed by the relic thing that you need to get, like the cube? I forget the name of it. You can only get in from the towers, and they need that cube to open. I wonder.
We failed. The Conclave, despite its best efforts, wasn't able to attune the Resolute Diamonds. We can't use the Diamond Keys to enter the Crystal Tower. But what about you? Were you able to track down Darien and the traitor Lathan?
I found them. Lathan helped me determine Nocturnal's true plan. She wants to remake reality.
Using the Crystal Tower and Sotha Seal's technique for utilizing life energy? Then we really are doomed. Without a way into the Crystal Tower, we can't even attempt to challenge Nocturnal, let alone try to stop her.
Clavicus Vile offered to let us use his realm to reach the Crystal Tower.
Is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first place? Still, getting to the tower won't matter if we can't use the Diamond Keys to get inside.
Mephala might be able to help us attune the Resolute Diamonds.
I opposed this line of reasoning when Lathan first suggested it, as bargains with the princes don't often end well. But what choice do we have? Still, thanks for finding a way forward. While it's a long shot, at least it represents a chance. I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sothasil asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess.
Do you know why Sothasil wants to see me?
Something to do with the Crystal Tower, no doubt. Sothasil has never been forthcoming, though for some reason it appears that he's taken a liking to you. But tell me, what of Darian and Lathan?
They're coming. They're on their way back.
Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in this, but why would Lathan volunteer to return? It makes no sense. Well, go and talk to Sothasil. Perhaps he can shed light on what we can expect in the Crystal Tower.
Okay.
Sothasil waits for you in his study. Tell him about the alliance with the Daedric princes, and ask him if he knows what we can expect to face inside the Crystal Tower. I'll wait for Darian and Lathan to return.
If Vile and Mephala open the way, what's our plan for assaulting the Crystal Tower?
We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority of the Conclave behind, in case the efforts in the Crystal Tower fail. Leave the details of that to me. I'm not sure how we're going to stop Nocturnal, though. Maybe Sothasil has some ideas.
Oh, I got a surcoat. Does it do anything? Oh, it does. Any cool description? It doesn't. Stop. You're making me so jealous. I want this so bad. Well, maybe in a higher resolution. Maybe that's why they haven't released it, because it's a little muddy.
The Tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events.
Is that why you sent for me?
In part. Determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds?
I made a deal with Vile to reach the Crystal Tower, and Mephala is considering attuning the diamonds.
A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mephala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish.
Nocturnal plans to use the Crystal Tower and the Sea Sloat's abyssal pearls to remake reality.
I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the abyssal pearls. It could work, I suppose.
What do you mean?
If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious.
So what do we do to stop this?
Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mephala so you can enter the Crystal Tower, recover the heart of transparent law, and repair the Tower Crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though.
We need divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal?
Transparent law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well.
Why does that matter?
If Nocturnal performs the restoration, and once again merges the heart with transparent law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being.
So what do you suggest I do?
You must enter the Crystal Tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine energy and repair transparent law. Only then will the tower's innate defenses re-engage and repel Nocturnal's influence. In theory, anyway.
Okay. So this is probably the last stretch, and then we wrap up Summerset. Well, the plot anyways. There's still going to be the Sigic Order line to follow, but that's a different story. Wait. My companions are not inside? Oh, Raz is here. How did he get here?
This is Arteum. Raz is impressed. And truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that doesn't like visitors, Raz thinks it's pretty busy, yes? Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion, or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It's good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Summerset.
We have a plan, but it involves a deal I made with Clavicus, Vile, and Mephala.
Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes?
We're gonna assault the Crystal Tower and stop Nocturnal.
Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news.
You have happy news?
Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat. Which brings us to the not-so-happy news.
What's the not-so-happy news?
The mighty force won't reach Summerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing. We're on our own, my friend.
Are you gonna come with me to the Crystal Tower?
Not this time. Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Summerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you, my friend.
Thanks, Raz. My Valsarine all the way over there. Those two over there. Lathan as well?
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was just... Damn it, we need to win this, Val.
I'll just take these butterflies. You guys don't need them ruining the mood.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective.
Are you ready to do this?
I've been a member of the Sigic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come.
So this is your first time facing the other world?
The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event and not a shared experience. The world ended when the Right Master died, for example, but only from his perspective. If Nocturnal remakes reality...
Let's go to the Dreaming Cave and make sure that doesn't happen.
You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're similar to the Right Master in that regard. If we can't have him at our side for this, I'm glad to at least have you. I just hope we can see our way through this. I'll meet you at the cave.
Goodbye.
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. She loved climbing this tree before the illness took her. I forgot how beautiful it was.
Can I trust you to help us in this?
With the Psijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish contact with my prince when called upon to do so. I gave you my word.
What did you hope to accomplish with the Court of Bedlam?
The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise, and they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end.
Isn't that what Nocturnal still wants to do?
Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely. Methala will see that and provide the help you need.
Okay. I guess Darian is in the cave currently. Cool tower. Keep saying it. Wait, is he not in here? Oh no, he's in here. Okay, oops. That's my bad. Load screen? And then no load screen? Oh no, the cave is the fast loading one. This is the one that's annoying. Oh, he's just like right here. I went right past him.
Psijics must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsorin do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you. So when do we head out to assault the Crystal Tower? No one tells me anything around here.
We're heading to the Dreaming Cave. Hopefully, Vile and Methala will honor their end of the bargain.
I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. A party! This time it's just us.
You're upset because no one is celebrating?
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean back then there were more familiar faces, friends who I knew had my back, charging into battle with allies I trusted. There was a comfort in that. Here I'm practically a stranger.
You can count on me.
And trust me, I am grateful for that. You're kind of like me in a lot of ways, aren't you? An outsider caught up in things we don't fully understand. Whatever happens, when this is over, let me buy you a drink. Then we can have a proper celebration.
Okay. Wish I had seen him earlier. It would save me a little bit of time. I wonder... I mean, if we're going to Solitude and Greymoor, they must do a quest line for the College of Bards, right? Or the Bards College, whatever it's called. Right? It would be too easy an opportunity to pass up. Although the Antiquities has 2 separate skill lines, I'm sure there will be a quest line associated with them. Why would they need 2 separate skill lines for it anyways? I'm so interested in that.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed.
Oh, Barbas is here.
What? So the seal let me in. How else am I supposed to lead you through the fields of regret into the Crystal Tower? Now, can we hurry this up, please? Nocturnal's not going to wait forever to tear reality apart, you know.
You know.
I've learned to trust my instincts over the years. The problem this time, though, is my instinct is telling me to run far, far away. That wouldn't be very heroic now, would it? Into the fray we go, my friend. Even if it might be for the last time.
I can't recall a time where the Psijic Order confronted a threat such as this. We've dealt with all sorts of problems and cataclysmic events, but this is different. I think think the right master would be proud.
Ooh, fancy.
Sotha Seal allowed Barbas to come to Artaeum so he can lead us to the Crystal Tower. In a moment, he'll also open the way so that my prince can attune the diamonds for us. Then we can attack Nocturnal directly. I'm actually looking forward to that.
I wish the right master was still with us. I'd feel better if he were here to help with this fight.
This is the moment of truth. Once we begin, nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the Dreaming Cave.
I'm ready.
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked.
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valsarin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false god. I should have expected to see you.
I hate her like weird spidery legs.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth a mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. We have much to discuss.
My god, she is terrifying.
You are strangely consequential for a mortal. In my calculations, I somehow overlooked your significance. And yet, that has worked to my advantage. For now we have a chance to thwart Nocturna, and that will be something to savor.
So you'll attune us to the Resolute Diamonds?
I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from Sotha Seal, Nocturnal has infused the Crystal Tower with boundless energy. It makes the tower's connection to reality increasingly unstable.
What else do we need?
I must turn the Resolute Diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor, something to lock you to this reality. Without such a weight, you will be lost as the tower rapidly shifts from one plane to the next. And in exchange...
Tell me what you want.
2 trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. And second, I wish a private meeting with Sotha Seal after reality has been saved. Do we have a deal?
I can only speak for myself. Attune the diamonds as you have said, and Lathan can come with me.
2 Resolute Diamonds, imbued with the power of Methala. Now they merge into a single gem. 1 resolute anchor to serve as both key and safeguard. Do not lose this. Only its presence will keep you and your companions anchored to this reality.
Thank you, Prince Methala.
Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Scary.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Hey!
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as Transparent Law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
Lathan, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I promise, Val.
Oriandra, if I die saving the world, know that our brief time together has made me a better man.
What are you talking about?
Shh, 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 shh. It's all right to cry.
He's such a cheeseball.
I'll do my best to return to you. I promise.
What just happened? What's that crazy knight talking about?
Can I talk to her about it?
Sotha Seal personally requested our help to maintain...
so that's just...
Heed Methala's advice and keep your companions close to the diamond. Without it, you would...
They're just all recapping. Whoop! Now we're going to the Fields of Regret. This isn't the Fields of Regret. The Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower, sometimes known as Crystal-like Law, is so named not because it's made of crystal, but because the structure houses the crystal, transparent law, the mystical stone of the Tower of the High Elves. Oh, I thought we were going to be in the Fields of Regret. This is not...
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming.
Oh, this is the Fields of Regret.
So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
That's a cool... whatever it is, a staircase? Yeah, these are the Fields of Regret. Are these actually enemies or just weird evil?
Mother and bones. Nocturnal sends creatures into our realm. Not while Barbas is on guard. Scoffin comes forth.
Where are you going, creature?
I promise to show you the way. There, follow that path. That's the way to the tower. Now, I have a realm to defend.
That. I should probably just run along the path. I'll be fine back there, probably. Some little scoffing. Oh, and a Wraith of Crows. Was that a Gloam tiger? Oh, they're wolves.
What a mess. And to think we're depending on the actions of mortals. Oh well, let's talk.
Great many things here. I'd like to have my, Can I get my ultimate anytime soon? There it is. Boom. You're just gonna stand there, huh? While I deal with this guy? Thanks. Am I still in combat with something? No.
Nocturnal.
No, I am still in combat with something. Oh, it's because Lathan and... Yeah, Lathan and Darian.
Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound. The Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, I really need to get back to barking and biting Nocturnal's minions.
We can enter the tower and reach Nocturnal from here?
Well, that depends on how good Mephalah's magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal Tower will open at your approach. If not, you'll more than likely die on the doorstep.
Aren't you supposed to come with us?
That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start preparing contingencies in case you fail. Understand, I have no contingencies, so try not to fail.
What can we expect inside the Crystal Tower?
I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality, but I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do reach the Night Mistress, fight her once for me.
We're going inside now.
Remember Mephalah's warning. Stray too far from the Resolute Anchor, and you'll get lost between realities.
Where's Darian?
The interior and the
looks
exterior
surprisingly
of such
intact.
places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
Okay, now there's evil Sapiarch, so that's a thing. I don't like how their eyes glow through them. You gotta go up and around, okay. They're like zombie ghosts. Wow, I already have my ultimate yet? Really? Oh, don't crawl on the floor like that. I hate that. Ugh. Isn't there a lady who summons an Iron Atronach in this place? I feel like that was a thing. Oh, I can't talk to Darian.
I'm not sure what I expected, but it wasn't this. Are you sure we're in the right place? What am I saying? Of course you're sure.
Okay, another loading screen.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
Wait, tower. It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
That was freaky.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
Ooh. I must have been pretty proud of programming that little display. I would be. That seems very complicated. Find a way out of the artifact.
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Oh.
Stay back!
Null you melt. Oh, there's the Iron Atronach I was thinking
A walking volcano?
Iron Atronachs are clever. They're a clever reskin of the animations of the Frost Atronach. So a whole new slew of animations in effect. The ability to spit magma. They even die the same way as Frost Atronachs, see? Kind of.
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please, before I am lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this.
Nocturnal is taking control of the Crystal Tower. How do we ascend the tower from here?
Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The explosions. The exit is blocked by debris. There's no way to move it. You should turn back and flee.
Please, we have to keep going up if we're going to stop Nocturnal.
The old ballista. If you could get it working again, it might be strong enough to punch through the debris. Oh gods, the relic. I'm not ready to die.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to die.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces, and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
Oh, she's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
Like right now, you mean? Oh, I'm not aggroing you. Stop that. That was a little sad. Oh, there's another one down there. How did that happen? What are we doing with this?
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
Oh, they're all down there? Well, that's a much bigger fall than I thought. I better not do that. Wait. Oh, okay, Lathan's still with me. Darian isn't. Below? How do I go even further below than this? What ejected me into the air? Oh, that's how we go further below. There, one. Okay, it's a crank. I like knives here. How close to the top are we? And these are what seem to be the bolts. Seriously, what keeps doing that? What this ability of theirs is doing that, I should say. Oh, that's what it is. Like that weird sweep motion. Where's this last one? It's there, I would assume. Might as well get everyone in on this. Come on, everyone get over here. Oh. You couldn't step 5 more feet? Oh, I froze the ghost. Or the gloam entity, whatever they're called. Everyone in on this. Everyone. Oh yeah, they definitely count as zombies because I'm getting worms and stuff from them. Was Lathan stuck fighting someone? Rope. Alright, well, we've cleared out the entire level of them. Now we ascend. Arian. Cool helmet, as always. So he is... It's the Meridian Knight, but it's not using the motif, he's using the costume. And he's using a golden version of the Daggerfall Covenant shield, I think.
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts.
And here they are.
That should work. Let's blast away out of here.
Oh, I guess I'm using it. That way. Fire. Oh, I guess I need to hit the actual... Huh?
Now that's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Can I? That's kind of funny. Did they spawn anywhere else? Did they just throw it in just so you could do that? That's pretty cool if they did. We climb further. You know what? I have 13 minutes left on it. I may as well just... Oop. Good thing they give them away so easily in dailies. So handily. Oh yeah, I got some clear water. Cool. Look at all these lootables. Oh, I got an Alinor plan. Lucky me. I don't know that I have that piece. Or that plan. I'll have to bank it and see if my other character can use it. Oh, even more. It's interesting that the two classes I've used so far, the Necromancer and the Warden, both have stronger affinity to frost magic than any other class. It's nice how that's worked out. I can make most of these urns, come to think of it. Not cheaply, but I can. The real treasured plans are Merkmire. For whatever reason, those things are crazy rare. Even the greens, actually especially the greens, because they made it so you can now get blues and greens, or blues and purples from the writ merchant, Royalist Lalu. But greens are still unbelievably rare.
Curious. From the opening in the ceiling, it appears that we're no longer in Vile's realm.
So that's what they meant when they said the tower was in every realm at the same time.
Very observant. It's only been repeated like a dozen times. Oh, we're now in Mephalah's version. Is that objective above or below? Key Pedestal. Look at all these books. Oh, these are all like... Oh, wow, hey! That was worth it. Oh, it's empty. Doubt I'll get lucky like that again, but hey, my enchanting went up another step. That's pretty cool. Actually, I guess I should just I should upgrade my enchanting on this character. There's no reason not to.
Yes, that must control the gate across the chamber. It appears to require a key, however. Down there. That looks like a likely candidate.
The skeleton key? Excuse me? That's not a library gate key, that's the skeleton key.
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
No, you mustn't do this.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant, Knight.
Where is Darian in all this? Oh, he's still up there? Why is there a Minotaur? I didn't know she had Minotaurs there. Custodian Simahil. I guess you were the keeper of this library before this all happened to you. Can I? Because this isn't a very annoying ability.
Why do you insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan?
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends here.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the Gate Pedestal.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not going to search all these bookshelves. I'm trying to look at the urn. Oh hey, now I can do Breton with this character. I swear to God, if I open one of these and I get an Imperial clan, that would be annoying. Oh wait, no, I can already make Imperial with Mr. Miserable. I don't need that. Because he is an Imperial, right. I'm trying to think if I ever change his race to like, I don't know, Wood Elf or Khajiit, would he retain the ability to make Imperial stuff? Or would it then become one of those? Like, would I lose the ability and gain the ability for that one?
Try the Key Pedestal.
Are we really not going to talk about how this is clearly the skeleton key? That's a lot of gloam. That's a lot of them. Good use of the ultimate, I think. Can I use this or not?
She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Even if we had acquired the key, I'm not sure it would have opened the gate.
Do you know how we can get through the gate?
Sapient magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you.
How are you going to do that?
I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darian are through the gate, I could teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps back shut.
Alright, open the gate.
The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't hold this for very long!
Lathan, watch out!
I have to stop you here. All of you.
Oh, Darian was supposed to be on this side.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending.
This was your plan all along?
I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valcerin I was wrong about.
So that's it? There's nothing we can do?
You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valcerin that I'm sorry. Now hurry. Nocturnal's Earl won't be gone long.
Thanks for giving us a fighting chance.
I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. And you gave me a chance to see my wife. To reconcile with her in a way. Now go and beat Nocturnal. I have faith in you.
What should I tell Valcerin?
Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter. Tell Val that we will wait for her.
Thank you, Lathan. I didn't even get hit that prompt.
We should keep moving. There's nothing more we can do here.
Oh, good. The mausoleum. That's probably a safe place right now. More urns. Hey, wax is good. Won't turn down free wax. Ugh. Are you still a companion? You are still a companion. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to fight these things then. The trike isn't like glowy gloam stuff, right? What just happened? Oh. Teleported and really confused me. She confused Darian too, apparently. He did not know how to handle that NPC. Lockpicks are good. You can use lockpicks. There we go. You know what? I may just leave Darian to his own devices and just book it. Ooh. Although, alternatives. Goodbye. Hey.
The shallows.
Oh, there's a lot of people in the way. Bye, crow ladies and your dogs.
You thought Lathan could stop me? He's only delayed the inevitable.
Ignore the creepy voice. We have to keep going.
I'm trying. But I bet these enemies aren't tethered, so they're gonna all funnel their way up these stairs. Did she just like javelin me? What was that? Well, there are already quite a few of them coming up the stairs. Hey, that ultimate would be good right about now. Didn't do as much as I would have liked. Why does this one seem so tough? What the heck? Good. Oh no, there's still Night Terror. So many load screens for one tower.
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important. Come and get it!
1 second. Just seeing what goodies I can find. Oh, there really are a lot of urns in this place. Okay, I got a carpet, but it's not an Eleanor one. Oh, is still using Dawnbreaker, but like the evil version of it. Wow. Oh, give me another Eleanor plan. Impress me, game. All these shadow spawn things that I just can't do anything with. That kind of sucks. Alright. Yeah, I can make roast steak. Yeah, she's using Evil Dawnbreaker. Where is Darian? Oh, there he is. He just kind of decided to exist. Oh. Alright, next time I'll pay attention. That ability is really annoying.
I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
We are not dying like this!
Oh.
That worked. I mean, of course it worked. I just need a moment.
You okay?
Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong.
He's snapping all weird.
Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. Her magic remains strong and vibrant. The vessel, the last light of Meridia. It's me.
The vessel? The last light? What do you mean?
I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Her power, it's inside me. And with it, I can remove the corruption from Dawnbreaker. I can fill the relic with divine energy again.
Sotha Seal said we needed a relic with divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal.
Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen. I finally understand. I'm the vessel of Meridia, her champion. But you're the key to stopping Nocturnal and saving reality.
Darren, what are you saying?
I'm saying you've got this. Whenever a threat appears, you bring the champions together. You find a way to win. And I'll be at your side for this one final battle. Just not in the way I originally expected.
What are you doing?
I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you. For everything.
The restored Dawnbreaker. Ooh.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
Do we just go through the door? Ooh, portal to the Crystal Summit. Oh, hold on, I need to This urn is too close. One last sweep of urns before we approach the end. Man, lots of lockpicks. Okay. No more getting urns. It's just, there's too much. There's too many. How do I get up there? Oh. Ooh, spacey.
You are too late. Once the crystal is made whole, I shall become infinite.
Okay, light.
Meridia's power won't help you against me.
It won't? Ooh, that's cool. Hello? Bad guys? There we go. Very strong. Well, they are actually very weak. Game? You're gonna...
Rise, my champion, and this time, succeed where last you failed.
Finally! My true purpose! I will not fail you, mother!
Well, that's weird. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. That's, you know what, to be fair, that I think is a unique model and animation that hasn't been reused in any capacity, as far as I can tell. God, that is horrifying though. Boom. Doesn't she, like, power up at one point? Or become even bigger and scarier and monstery? How long does it take to recharge Dawnbreaker? Oh, so this is boom.
Your strength is impressive, but transparent law is almost whole. Now, rise again, my champion.
You can't stop me! I only grow stronger as we bathe this world in darkness!
That's kind of a goofy filter they put on her voice to make her sound scary. How come the Dawnbreaker doesn't seem to hurt Shadowfeya as much as it hurts, like, Nocturnal? Yeah, see, it hurts Nocturnal more. Yeah, why does it make such a squishy sound? I cannot see. You know what? Third person might be better for this because I can't see what's happening.
No! The Tower Crystal was supposed to be mine!
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you here, my friend? You did it. I knew it.
I feel like the copy you get to put in your house is smaller than this. I think, anyway.
Transparent law, it's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon Summerset, my friend. The tower itself, it reformed. But where's Darien? And Lathan?
Darien sacrificed himself to restore the Dawnbreaker so I could repair the tower crystal.
Of course. When you restored the tower crystal, it most likely expelled Nocturnal back to her own realm. I'm a little concerned that I was able to walk in without a key, but we can figure that out later. Now tell me, what happened to Lathan?
He gave his life so we could reach the top of the tower.
Lathan. I'll mourn for Lathan later. I'm just glad he helped you. He would have made our daughter proud. For now, you have to tell Sir the Seal what happened. Then we can inform Summerset that the island, the world, is safe again.
Let's go. Oh, for once I don't have to use a way shrine. When I did that the first time on my tankier, less damagey character, I don't think I actually killed Vea. I just made the battle last long enough that I could keep using Dawnbreaker and... Sorry? Eventually, beating Nocturnal won the fight. I was gonna say, why is there a firefly here? That's Torchbug, excuse me.
As I predicted, your efforts were successful. A slight chance is all probability requires. There is no such thing as impossible odds. You are proof of that.
Transparent law was made whole by the power of the Dawnbreaker.
Was that Meridia's plan all along? Perhaps, perhaps not. Your perseverance paid off, however. You never gave up even when the darkness was unbearable. And because of that, the Crystal Tower is safe again.
We lost friends along the way, though.
Life and death. It's all part of the ongoing circle. As long as you remember them, they will never be forgotten.
Won't Nocturnal just try again?
It took Nocturnal hundreds of years to put all the pieces of her plan into place. And you wiped it all out with a single thrust of the Dawnbreaker. There will be other plans, I'm sure. But this particular threat is over.
So what happens next?
Next? Every action we take can tip the balance of the flow of time. Bask in the moment and realize that you have done well, my mortal friend. You have saved the Crystal Tower, saved Summerset, saved reality itself. Even I could not have done better. For now, I must attend to other matters.
I got a cool staff. It's a restoration staff. Okay. Does it have a cool description? It sure doesn't.
We still have work to do, my friend.
Of course we do.
I'm afraid we still have work to do. While the Crystal Tower is protected against Daedra, any mortal can now walk right through its gates. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies in order to defend the crystal-like law.
How can we convince the Sapiarchs to accept help?
It will take an influence far stronger than you and I. Of that, I'm sure. We'll call a meeting of Summerset's most influential leaders. Perhaps, with such a force behind us, we can persuade the Sapiarchs to see reason.
And if they don't agree?
We've already seen the devastation that's possible when the tower falls into the wrong hands. And the recent attack by Nocturnal only reinforces the need for greater protection. I want you there to help plead our case. Will you join us?
Yeah, I'll help you convince the Sapiarchs if I can.
Go and tell Oriandra of my plan. She'll know which parties to contact. I'd also like to ask Sir the Seal to join us. His support would be extremely helpful to our cause.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, I haven't yet had a moment to process all that happened. There's still so much to be done, and perhaps that's for the best. The time to grieve can wait. For now, we must ensure the welfare of Summerset.
Okay. guess that's a form of shock? So this is the wrap up the quest line, meet all your surviving allies, say goodbye, all that quest. Everyone gets it. Although it's shorter in some cases. Hello.
It's good to see you alive and well. Word has already spread about your daring exploits within the Crystal Tower. It's still a little hard to believe, truth be told. Of course, there's so much left to do. I already have a list as long as my arm.
Valsar needs you to summon a council of influential Summerset citizens.
That doesn't sound good. Is there another crisis I have yet to be informed about?
The Crystal Tower's wards have weakened. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies.
I'd almost rather deal with another crisis than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. I'll even make sure to invite the Proxy Queen. Her palace should make for a suitable meeting place. Neutral ground and all that.
Where can I find Sotha Seal? Valsarin wants him to join the council as well.
Sotha Seal's in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around for very long. I suggest you hurry if you want to catch him. I'll meet you in front of the Proxy Queen's palace in Alinor. Meet me there after you talk to Sotha Seal.
Okay.
Here you are again. I thought such an outcome likely. The time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but also discomfort. A consistent dilemma within me, which seems to have only grown. I'll be glad to get back to the Clockwork City. There's much to do.
Much to do?
While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both Clavicus Vile and Mafala were held, and a compromise was decided upon. The two have agreed to a compact, an end to their direct meddling.
So does that mean they won't make trouble for us anymore?
Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease, while the terms are met, of course. As for Nocturnal, it seems she's returned to the shadows.
Do you think Nocturnal will strike again?
Perhaps. She likely contemplates her next course of action even now, given such a defeat. It may be centuries before she makes another attempt. Then again, could be days. Such is the chaotic nature of the Daedric princes.
Before you go, Valsarin wants you to join a council she's putting together.
I must decline. Valsarin may see me as an ally, but to Summerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. My participation would not be welcome. The need for my presence has come to an end, and so I must depart.
Thank you for all your help.
And so the gears turn once more. Ever changing, yet ever the same. With you always in the center, it seems. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
Is he going? There he goes. I wonder if that's... It's so hard to tell with this game, but I wonder if that's an implication that he'll be in a quest line at some point after this. But it does put a pin in the three Triad Princes. That very clearly states that we won't be seeing a major plot point from Mafala, Vile, or Nocturnal anytime soon in this game. So that basically wraps up 4 princes because Molag Bal was taken care of. And then there's whichever princes are related to the Compact, which I'm not sure which ones those are. There's princes we've barely seen any plot. Like, there's Namira only appears in 1 quest in the whole game. I think the same with Hermaeus Mora. And I don't know if they can ever figure out a way to sensibly add it in, but Jiglag could always make an appearance somehow. Sometime nonsense, who knows. Who else? Is there any prince that hasn't been featured at all in this game? No, I think they're all represented in one form or another. We haven't actually dealt directly with Mehrunes Dagon. We've only ever been, like, either around when he's talking to someone else or seen his handiwork. Is Crazy Lady still talking? Oh, I guess not.
How can Riot negotiate peace if stupid high elves won't talk to him?
There must be something important going on to bring them out of hiding.
Are these all Sijics? I think they are. Hello, Oriandra. I wonder if the one Sijic... I don't remember his name. The one Sijic that shows up in Skyrim is amongst the group at some point in this DLC.
Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone together, but they've already started the meeting. Valcerin tried to make them wait, but the Sapiarchs demanded to know what was happening.
How's the meeting going so far?
To be honest, not great. Even the Proxy Queen is hesitant to accept our request. As always, everyone's so worried about proper High Elf decorum that they refuse to see reason. I'm just not sure how we're going to win this one.
I'll go inside and see if I can help. How many allies do we even still have left? Raz, for sure. Valcerin and the rest of the Sijics. Not a lot of other people spring to mind.
You can't make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lanatil.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
No. This is not as big a meeting as I was expecting.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, but there is nothing you can say that will alter our thinking on this matter.
Without the wards that keep people out, you need a new way to protect the tower.
So Valcerin claims. If this is true, the College shall institute new measures to protect the tower. That is well within our capabilities. The Sijic Order is responsible for all that has happened. Why should I trust them now?
The Right Master wasn't in control of his actions.
And that's supposed to convince me that the very leader of the Sijic Order was compromised in such a manner. We Sapiarchs have protected the tower for centuries without incident. Why should I trust the Sijics now?
Without the actions of the Sijic Order, the Crystal Tower would have fallen to Nocturnal.
Be that as it may, the Sapiarchs will continue to do as we always have. We shall protect the Crystal Tower. Entrusting that responsibility to anyone else is just far too dangerous a risk to take.
The Sapiarchs can't protect the Crystal Tower alone.
That's your opinion. You are a newcomer. I have no reason to believe that you have Summerset's best interests in mind.
You're not a pleasant
For all
lady
I
at all.
know, you and the Sijic Order wish to use the Crystal Tower for your own purposes.
I think you're making a mistake.
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
Is she gonna be the only one? Because I didn't do any like a side quest.
Sapiarch,
oh no,
you know me. My son rejected the Queen's decree and suffered the consequences. This newcomer saved Relenville.
Finally, Raz must add his voice to the chorus. No one has served our queen and our island as well as this adventurer, not even Raz.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Larnatil, listen to what they have to say.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Summerset and its people. The protection of the Crystal Tower has been the Sapiarch's duty for time immemorial. To change that now feels like we've failed.
We need to make sure the Crystal Tower is protected into the future, so we don't fail again.
I can't deny the truth of your words. Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best protect the Crystal Tower. I'll begin preparations immediately. However, I still refuse to allow the Psijic Order to participate.
As long as you have a plan for protecting Crystal Tower.
I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe. I'll begin preparations immediately. We'll even allow the Divine Prosecution and the Mages Guild to participate in these efforts.
That sounds like a good idea.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately. Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Psijic Order will not be among those protecting the Crystal Tower, we will continue to observe from afar. And now, it's time for us to depart Summerset.
You're leaving? Is that wise?
We never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. Besides, I need to return to Artaeum and take up the mantle of Rite Master, at least for a little while.
The Conclave made you the Rite Master?
On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what the Rite Master and Lathan did. I owe Summerset that much, at least.
So that's it?
You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Psijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you, and you'll always be welcome on our hidden island.
Thank you.
Razumdar, remove your furry seat from our throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why Cousin Irene tolerates you, we'll never understand.
I really think your dress is cool.
We deal with Razumdar out of respect for our dear cousin. But some days are more trying than others.
Hello, Raz.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Today we celebrate your victory. From newcomer to savior of Summerset. Quite the feat, yes?
Did you bring all these people here?
Raz thought of many different plans once he heard of this meeting. He is glad the first turned out so well. His other plans, well, there is no need to dwell on such unsavory details. This one never doubted you could do it, Fiveclaw.
Thanks, Raz.
Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times. Or many times. But he apologizes for that. After all, you have now proven yourself most capable. And of course, no heroic deed is complete without a reward.
A reward?
Raz did indeed. On behalf of Queen Irene, this is for you. Ironic how Summerset was saved by one of the newcomers it so distrusts. This is a good lesson for the High Elves, yes. Maybe now they'll realize that change is not so bad after all.
That's
Enjoy
right.
yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
You get the ring for completing the Summerset
Our
story.
throne, Razendar. We would have it back now.
So tense, your majesty. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat.
You get the ring, exemplary ring for beating the Summerset questline, and you get the necklace for beating the Sigix questline.
Raz has much to do after this. Reports to write, missives to send. Perhaps he will go visit his family once all is done.
I didn't know he said this.
It has been far too long since he has seen them. But first, Raz shall drink some very expensive wine.
I never knew he said that, which is interesting, because this isn't the last time we'll see Raz anytime soon.
We thank you for the aid you provided to our green and pleasant land. Newcomer, you have shown us that sometimes change is for the best.
Okay. Hey, wait, does something else happen?
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Summerset. There's no way someone just teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic, then? I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it?
How about I take a look at it? Wait, is it not on this side? Is it like on that side, maybe? There it is. Words of the Fallen. Never trust a Daedric prince. If there's anything I learned from all this, that's it in a nutshell. I used to think I had a purpose, a part to play in the grand scheme of things. I suppose I did, sort of, but the way things turned out, it wasn't at all the way I imagined. Meridia said I was her vessel. I guess my fate was sealed from the moment she brought me into existence. Now here I am, back in the colored rooms. I thought that when I gave my energy to restore the sword, and I did that for my friend, not for Meridia, I thought that was the end of me. I'm back, though, but this time it's different. This time is different. My light, it's fading. I can feel the darkness getting closer, pressing in. I expect that, once the light goes out, that will be the end. I need to tell you something about Meridia. She's a deceiver. She promised that if I served her faithfully, I'd earn my freedom. She never told me that freedom was just another word for the void. Don't trust her. Don't trust any of the Daedric princes. Not ever. I found peace, though. Meridia gave me a chance to see the world and those I care about one last time, to save those I loved. I'm grateful for that, at least. I wish I had a chance to say goodbye to everyone, to Scordo, to Gabrielle. Gods, I'll miss them, but most of all, Mr. Miserable. I don't know if they'll understand how much they truly meant to me. Perhaps we'll see each other again in another place, another time. I probably won't be the version of myself that's writing these words, though. That me will be gone. I can live with that. I only wish I could have spent more time with everybody, had a few more adventures, ordered those drinks we always talked about. Hope my friends find peace, happiness, and love. They deserve what I could never have. If anyone ever finds this book, know that I will never forget those I named herein. And if you find them, and I pray that you do, tell them this. Protect the ones you love. Hold them close. Cherish their every moment. Make them laugh and laugh with them. Smile together and never ever forget that the moments you have are so very precious. Oh, and tell them not to forget me either. I mean a legend as far as I know. I am a legend, I'm sorry. The polite, handsome, and humble knight, Darian Gautier. That doesn't necessarily mean we'll never see Darian again, but if the implications of that book are to be believed, if we do, it might not be him, it'll just be like another incarnation of him. But they could always pull the whole, oh, he's regaining his memories from his past self type thing. So who knows, really. But that's the end of the Summerset quest line. We'll do the Sigix one in the next episode or episodes, depending on how I feel the length should be, because either I can break it up and do them in about 5 episodes, or I can, if they're short enough, fast enough, maybe do it in one big episode. But, I mean, it would be chunky. Either way, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.